Holy Chrono, we mini bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly, usually, Transformers Earth Wars live stream. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been almost a month. I just gotta tell you, November is a very busy month. First off, my birthday's in the middle of the month, and Thanksgiving, and then the girlfriend's birthday, and it just, it's busy. So it just, unfortunately, the streams didn't happen. But here we are, and welcome to everybody who's here. We've got Super VH, we've got AJ, we've got Altabot Phil, we've got Private Duncan, Gen 1 Red Alert, Wolfman, Mr. J. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for being here. And I got some of the merch stuff in. Got the nice shirt and mug too. So got some cool stuff in. It's really good quality. There should be a link in the description and all that stuff if you want to go check that out. And so yeah, I suppose we could go ahead and get on with the news. I do have a lot of crystals to crack, around 750 or so that should take about 5 minutes the way crystal cracking goes anymore with the times 10 button. No, it'll take a little bit longer than that. But yeah, so I got a few. I haven't cracked any crystals since the last stream. They've been saving up a lot of premiums. I've got some from the event, so I've still been playing the game. Just haven't had a chance, and we'll cover some of the news that happened while we were out, or while I was out. So we'll talk a little bit about that stuff briefly, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. This weekend's event is called Portents, as in Portents of Doom, I guess. So gather your alliance and win up to 60 Ruination or God Neptune Combiner crystals. That'll be nice because I am still missing that Roadbuster at 4 stars. You also get 40 premium combat chips, 350,000 Combiner Spark, which will be very helpful. And then the usual round of 3-star, 4-star, and premium shards at 2,500 4, 7,500 3, and 30,000 premiums. And that is not the button I meant to press. What happened there? Okay. Actually, I pressed the right button, but something weird happened anyway. So yeah, so it's a totalizer, means it's one big prize list. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time, and Super XP throughout the event. Talking about the crystals, Altabot Phil says someone got themselves a Dino Gate pack. No, I didn't. I did not actually get a Dino Gate pack because it's all just Dinobot crystals and I don't need them. But I did get one through the Cyber Store, which we'll talk about. One of the bundles that has like combat chips. I believe it was the one that has the Victory Saber in it, because I still don't have the 4-star Victory Leo. That's what I meant, the Victory Leo. So I did get one of those bundles, so that added up. Did not get the Dino Gate pack though. I considered it, but I didn't even think about it until just now. That could have been a nice bit of Combiner Spark, but oh well, it's done and gone. Anyway, to participate in this weekend's event, you got to be headquarters level 4 as usual, and you also got to be in an alliance. Hit the yellow event button, pick your zone, win the battle, collect the points, collect the prizes. The event battle zones are the standard battle zones, and here is a list of the prizes that you can earn as you go along. 500,000 points is the total number of points to complete the event, which is a piece of cake for a lot of alliances out there. We will do the best that we can. We usually max out around 200, 250 tops. But yeah, it's still fun. You've probably seen in the game already, the new Cyber Pass is live, and the skins that you can win are for the Sentius Twins. So these skins, they're actually really cool, and I like the way that Space Ape did this. In the Discord, they hosted a little contest where, all of you and us, the players, could go and design these skins based around some sort of a winter theme. I didn't do any, but I know some of you guys out there did them, and some of them looked really good. Some they're Christmas themed and all sorts of different themes, and a lot of them look really good. This had to be a tough choice, but I kind of like how they went here. This went for like the cold, just winter, nothing really, about any particular holiday. Just that just like the cold. They're like frozen sort of, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And here were the submissions. They were designed by Water Dragon. So congrats to you. Well done on these new skins, and enjoy your 5-star or combat shards prize, whatever one you chose. And so yeah, really cool job on that one. Let's see. So in other news, some of this is from this week. A lot of it's from previous weeks. So we got the bot ranks. We had the everybody starts off as a private, and you can rank up to like sergeant or corporal, and then sergeant. New rank of captain is coming soon. I don't believe it's in the game yet. There will also soon be in a cyber pass a rank skip item, just like we have the ability skip, or like a building research skip, the combiner research skip. There's going to be a rank skip item. How exactly that's going to work and at what level in the Cyber Pass, no details on that yet, but I think that'll be a welcome item. I believe they said they would also try to maybe have some of those in as event rewards as well, so that'd be pretty cool. And now this is interesting, and I probably would not take up this offer, but they said there will also be an ability to exchange some 5-star shards in return for some character shards to allow you to rank up a particular bot if you're running low on the character shards to do that. Yeah, it depends on the. I think it would depend. First of all, how many 5-star bots do you have? I mean, if you've got a glut of them and you just, I've got so many 5-star shards I don't know what to do with, which that's probably a very small percentage of people, then sure, this would be good. But or if it's a very small amount of 5-star shards for a very large amount of character shards and allows you to rank things up quickly, then that might be worth it. I don't think that's going to be it, though. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of 5-star shards for not a whole lot of character shards. Time will tell. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. But I probably will not be taking them up on this offer. All right, so next up, there's also, I think this was in this week's newsletter, the max player level has been at 96. They're raising it to 100. Okay. I'm not really sure what that does, other than it's a few extra levels that you can earn some rewards at. It might have something to do with maybe there's some additional leveling up, like maybe headquarters levels or bot research levels might be coming up and be associated with some player levels. Don't know, just a guess, but that's usually because, as you've seen, many of you out there may have found that, you want to upgrade your headquarters past a certain level, but it says, hey, you need to be player level something or other, and so you have to work on that. So that can so as you can see, things like that are based on your player level and the player XP that you earn. By the way, if you're struggling to get that, it's not just from building researches, it's also bot researches. So go level all of your bots, even if you don't use them, get them through the research lab. And earn and research them. And every time you research a bot, you earn player XP to increase that player level. So if you find yourself struggling with that, go research your bots. Even your alt faction bots. Don't forget about them, because that all counts just as much. Anyway, so last weekend, everybody played to get the Cosmic Rust Blaster. I hope you guys had a good run of that and were able to get yourself a nice Cosmic Rust Blaster. We'll find out if I got some during our crystal cracking coming up here in a little bit. And I didn't see a whole lot about what it does, but it sounds pretty cool. Tell you, I think I have a slide for that, so we'll talk about it a little bit more. And then the Cyber Store is open. You may have seen about this. Normally, when you buy bundles in the game for crystals or resources or whatever, you get a certain amount for a certain price. Well, they have a store online. I forget what the link is. I think it's like store.Transformers Earth Wars or something like that. Anyway, you can go to their website and purchase a bundle through there. That way you don't have to necessarily use your Apple or Google Play account. You do need to know a particular your player ID, and it tells you how to get it there. And you get a little bit of a bonus. Like, what was it? I think the bundle I got were 80 chips, and I got an additional 4 chips of each. So, not a lot, but it's more than nothing, you know? So, and it costs the same as you bundle in games, so might as well get a few extra things, right? So that's what I did. So yeah, so here's the Cosmic Rust Blaster, and the print is way too small. Yeah, so we'll look at it a little bit, but it's I think it's like arranged. Warriors cannot use it, and I believe basically any bot that's melee attack can't use it. So your triple changers, your gunners, your air class bots, like your scout special class bots can do it. So you could do that, and it's kind of like an area of effect, and it enhances elemental damage. So if it's under the effect of this Cosmic Rust Blaster and it hits something that is on fire or acid or electricity, it gets more damage, and I believe it also has like a slow effect as well too. So yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, I don't have it yet, and I haven't tried it out, so we'll find out here in a little bit, I guess. And like I opened up with, I gotta throw the slide in here every now and then. Again, merch store, get your mug, you know, get your hat, get your t-shirt, and yeah, good stuff. There's your link there. It's also in the description. Okay, so that's it for the news. We did still have the community quarter running during the break. And we did have people contributing. So let's see. What do you guys got there? Robert C4 says, "Don't think off-road or sideswipe can use the Nerf gun. The Cosmic Rust." Yeah, so it's not. I didn't really go through the whole list, but I mean, just like it's not limited to just a small amount of bots or just a single bot like Victory Leo or something like that. But it's also not an everybody bot. And I did also hear like bots like Blue Streak and who is this part? Wild Rider. They tend to have a little bit of a sniper ability. Something like the Cosmic Rust Blaster might affect that. So be wary of how it may affect the normal attacks of certain bots. All right, so Alien Frog has been going wild with the customizations this was not even planned, on Wild Rider and the Stunticons. So we've got let's check out this customization job. So there we go. Yeah, we got a little bit of extra detail on the headlights, and looks like he's might be a little dirty intended. I mean, sure, he's going off-road and doing all kinds of stuff. Like picked out the bumper, got some gold trim there. Nice job on the shins. Well done. Yeah. Ooh, like the gold. I like all the gold details you got on him. So well done there. And here he was before the paint job. You can see pretty nice looking, but he looks way better after the paint job. So yeah, nicely done. And let's see. Rescue Bots Rollout gives us a nice, just turn your head. Nice drawing of the Autobot Elite Guard symbol. So yeah, very cool. And we've got some more custom work with the Optimus Prime. This is the Studio Series Gamer Edition. Looks like he's using the dry brush technique to give you the battle damage on him. Also got some nice details on the inside of Prime's chest with the Matrix and everything. Yeah, definitely got the whole battle damage thing going on. So yeah, nicely done. And more details here. did real good and picked out some of the details with the gold and the axe. There's more. And if you haven't done it before, it's actually pretty easy to do the whole dry brushing thing. And as you can see, it does tend to go a long way. If you get yourself some nice, some silver acrylic paint or whatever, you can get it at your local hobby store or Walmart. Just a brush. You dip the brush in the paint, and then you dry off the brush as much as you can, and then just kind of brush it in certain areas on your bot, and it'll leave just a little bit. It'll look like scratches and things like that. So it's pretty easy to do. And the nice thing, if you can use something like an acrylic paint, it cleans up with water. So if you mess up, you just take a wet Q-tip or paper towel and you wipe it off and you do it again. So it's pretty nice. Let's see, so we got some submissions from PB Chu here, our resident. Siri wants to talk to me for some reason. That's why I got quiet. I have no idea. But our resident Minecraft Transformers builder. So we've got G2 Rook here, and we've got Groove, maybe G2 Groove, I think. And there's G2 Vortex, I want to say. Cool. And Robert C4, I know you're in the chat. You're gonna be got your 2-star Leozak maxed. You're gonna go max the 3-star soon. Yeah, it's always nice. I still haven't quite maxed all of my 2-star bots. I've got a lot of them, and I will have them all maxed at some point. But if I ever find that my research lab has an empty spot that doesn't have that I don't have another bot that needs to go in there, I'll throw a 2-star bot. Almost all of my 2-star bots are at least at level 30, waiting for research. So if I got an open spot in a research lab, it only costs like 490,000 energon, which if you're starting out in the game, that's a lot. But at this level, you get that in 2 or 3 battles. So it doesn't cost a lot of energon, so I'll go throw the 2-star bot in there at level 30 for like 24 hours, and then send them through the dispatch missions. Forgot what that was called. I wanted to say elimination mode, but yeah, that works too. But yeah, so and it doesn't take long for them to make the trip from 30 to 40. So, Alien Frog, welcome. I see you in the chat there. We just took a look at your some of your customs, your Wild Rider and your Gamer Edition Prime. Looks good. And I think you got more coming up, so we're not done with you yet. Rathcore, I see, yeah, you're in there too. This is a great job. I like your idea here. You've got your blades, which is the blades that's used in the game based on the Combiner Wars, but you've got him in the Rescue Bots colors, and you even got the little Rescue Bot logo on there. So really cool idea. Really cool idea. And congrats on 10,000 medals there, Robert, as well. Oh, we've got some spoilers. It says we're going to be triggering people. What are we going to be triggering? Oh, 10,000 medals and MMMMMMM. Honestly, I don't know what Roman numerals is for 10,000 either. So yeah, 10 M's works for me too. Yeah. So an Alien Frog says, reminds me of a meme, 10,000 Fists the Frog. It's a fake song, I guess, just an image and text over a screenshot. And so yeah, so he's got all of his bots in there. It's hard to see, but I know the song that you're talking from is from Disturbed, and they all have their 10,000 fists in the air. I expect that's what you're doing with your bots there. So yeah, clever. Oh, we've got a GIF here, and it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, he's devoured, put in the work, put in the hour, and we take what's ours. So, fan of the Earthrise. I guess he came out, it was originally Earthrise, but he came out in Legacy, I guess, too, Dirge. So yeah, I agree. That Dirge is. I was lucky enough to get all 3 of the Coneheads when they came out in Earthrise. So I agree. They're really good figures there. Those Coneheads. Oh, and like I said, Alien Frog had some more stuff coming up. So here we go. A nice custom job on Dead End there, or not Dead End, Drag Strip. I picked the wrong D guy. The figure itself is usually like mostly yellow, but I like how you picked out, used your gold paint to add him to get a lot of that detail in there. You even went on so far as to go extend that down to the Auto Menosaur's arm too. Right. So really cool. And all right, Oktar, welcome to the stream, and thank you for being a member for 29 months. Do appreciate your support, my friend. And here's another shot of Dead End and some of the nice gold paint that we've got there. And I said Dead End again, didn't I? I was Drag Strip. This is Dead End. And yeah, they did the same kind of deal here and got some of the Dead End, that's the right name this time, paint over there on Menosaur's arm to help it integrate more with what he's supposed to look like. So you're doing a real good job with your customizations there on your Legacy Menosaur. Really making it your own, so very well done. Oh, and yeah, I thought this was kind of funny. I got a chuckle out of it. So Robert, we'll get to the funny bit in a minute. So you got the this is the Wreck and Rule Springer, I think, because that's the one that came in the toy colors and has the Wrecker symbol on there. So yeah, so really cool looking figure. Great job with Springer. You got him with Leadfoot and Hound and Bulkhead. I think that's the Wreck and Roll Bulkhead. I can't tell the shadow. I think I see the camo paint on there. And you've got Comrade Rook and is that Flak down there also in the front? Yeah, nice. And okay, yeah, that's definitely I can see the camo now. That's the Wreck and Roll Bulkhead. And not sure who that little is that like Windshear or something, the little RID combat bot. Not sure who that one is. And so yeah, the only problem with this Springer, says Robert, is that he's a little loose, and we have a demonstration video in case you weren't sure about this, and it's always funny when people do this to their figures. Just shake them around, and they shouldn't be wiggling. And it's funny, but I know what you mean. I've done the same thing myself. I don't think I've ever shown it off on a video, but yeah, I've definitely done the same thing. The Generations Rhinox, not the Kingdom Rhinox, but the Thrilling 30 Rhinox, had the loosest legs. There was like zero friction at all. I mean, you think that's bad? He had zero friction at all. If you moved him, the legs would fall down, and he was like that for years. I never did anything. I had him in Rhino mode because in robot mode, he just was falling over immediately. Well, once I finally got around to figuring out how to tighten up joints with like floor polish and the Kiki stuff or whatever, I did that on his knees, and it took 3 or 4 applications or whatever, but now it's good enough that he actually can stand on his own without doing any problems. You probably already know this, Robert, but if you haven't already, try that floor polish trick or whatever, and I think your Springer will tighten up pretty good. Let's see, so we're back with PB Chew and some more Minecraft creations. So, inspired by Alien Frog, apparently, he's coming back and customizing his original creations of the Stunticons. So on the top there, we've got the original creation of Breakneck, aka Wild Rider, based on the in-game representation of Combiner Wars, and now we've got Wild Rider for real in the game, based on his Legacy look, which is more classic to his G1. So now we have a new Wild Rider there, and yeah, looks great. Actually, it looks like Wild Rider, not just a repainted jump stream dust up. Because that's what it started off as Dead End, was the original mold. And then you had Dust Up, and Dust Up had kind of like the ninja face or whatever, and I think that's what Breakneck ended up being, kind of having that kind of a head. So it's kind of like a recolored Dust Up. So, oh yeah, so we've redoing Dead End as well. So again, we're going from what was like more like the Combiner Wars representation to more of a Legacy representation. So we're getting updated bots in the toy line, so PV2 is giving us updated bots in Minecraft as well. So there's your Combiner Wars drag strip, and there is your Legacy drag strip. I called them drag strip properly this time. It helps when you have it written out on the screen. That's why a lot of people use scripts when they do their videos. I generally don't. Every now and then I do. You can't really use the script for live streams though. The best you can do for live streams, if you wanted to do it, would be maybe like bullet points to keep you on track. I always think I need to do that. Never do. That's why we go off the rails a lot. So, and I dig this a lot here too, Alien Frog. A new Stunticon. Are you still missing Breakdown? Is that why you've got him in here? No, it looks like you got Breakdown in there in the group there, but he just wanted an extra Stunticon anyway. So we went with took Comrade Rook and recolored him into a bot named Road Wreck, which is a perfect Stunticon name, by the way. And I dig the paint job too. He's like black with the red details. He actually kind of must be a Wild Rider fan maybe. So yeah, Road Wreck is like, oh, that's a great Stunticon name. And you've even got him in there in the taking the place of the legs, showing that the Combiner Wars limb can actually combine with the Legacy bot. Oh my gosh! I just noticed you even got Blackjack there as a chest minion. So I didn't even know. I didn't know you could do that. I'm not even sure how you did that. Oh, I know how you did it. I see the glue sitting right next to it. You just glued him to Menosaur's chest, didn't you? Yeah, that's what you did. I'm kidding. I'm sure you didn't glue it. But that's cool. I didn't even know you could put Blackjack up there. Yeah. So, cool. And here's all your Stunticons. So you do have Breakdown. You do have the 5. And you just decided you wanted another Stunticon Road Wreck because the 5 plus Blackjack as the 6th wasn't enough, so you gotta go get Road Wreck. You might as well go pick yourself up an off-road too. You know, I was actually looking to sell off my Combiner Wars Stunticons, you know, my Menosaur there at TFCon. It didn't work out. So some guy was trying to lowball me, and you know, based off of what my original price was, and I tried to get him to meet in the middle, and he didn't budge, so I didn't budge either. So I still have it, but I was including the Wild Rider figure in there because I'm keeping Off-Road, and that definitely wasn't a deal breaker because Off-Road is a unique character. So even though I've got the updates of all the other Stunticons in Legacy, there's no update to Off-Road, so I'm keeping that Combiner Wars Off-Road. Oh, let's see. Here's a nice drawing. Call it painting? Or wait, no. He said, what did he say? This is wood-burning art. Dude, why are you giving me notifications, Discord? I mean, Discord, you even have at the top, it says streamer mode enabled, and it's still giving me notifications. Ugh. Anyway, so wood-burning art. So I'm not even sure how that works. I imagine the colors is not from the burning. I imagine like the background and the kind of like the line work might be the burning. Either way, it's really cool. I like the combined Autobot Decepticon symbol that goes around, which you used here. So very cool. Oh, and here we are back in Minecraft with some breakdown update. Again, going from Combiner Wars look to Legacy look. And very cool. Oh, back with Alien Frog. He's got his Menosaur, and he's got a new buddy. He's got Blitzwing in front there. You know, Blitzwing's not a small bot, and he's being dwarfed by that Menosaurus. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I have the Menosaur. I know how big he is, but you know, it's different when you see it in a picture compared to a bot like that. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's see, and now we've got Breakneck and the Binaltech Wild Rider interpretation. Oh, so we're actually going with the alternators looks. Very cool. And somehow Wild Rider got a hold of the Star Saber. He got that away from Armada Starscream. And now you have a custom runabout figure. I imagine this is what Blackjack turned into. And then I changed the date of the stream because it was originally like November 16th. Stream submissions. That was December 7th. And we got a couple of posts here since yesterday. These came in earlier today. This is more from Alien Frog. Like I told you, we've been seeing a lot from him. So what do we got here? So we got a little bit of Rodimus coming in here. What's the caption? Rodimus versus Menosaur storyboard. So best images. So here we go. Rodimus versus Menosaur. Oh, he's trying to hold him off. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, looks like he got stabbed, but it might be just that fake thing where it's just being held in his armpit. But I don't know. That looked pretty rough. And we gotta jump down here. Is he like putting him in a barn? Did I see like Watermelon Mirage? Yes, there he is. That must have been his refrigerator. He had the Watermelon Mirage in his refrigerator, so now he's going and piling him on onto Rodimus. Just and walking away like, yep, my job is done here. Oh, funny. Prime and Duncan, yeah, good to see you again. Here's a Rook bin power leveling. So where are we at? 59, nice. Level 20 Nexus Prime, and level 5, just a level 5 Batch Breaker. You need to get that leveled up. I'm kidding. I'm sure you probably have better. Uh-oh. Browser has lost connection to the camera. What happened here? Let's Can you guys still hear me? And okay, so it looks like we're back. Not sure what happened. Yeah, yeah, and you know when that kind of technical difficulty happens, I can't even throw up a technical difficulty. I can't even throw up the Kremzy because that feed was what was disappeared. Yeah, Cuddy Fox saying it looks like human error. Yeah, ha ha ha. Thanks, buddy. I don't know. Maybe I pressed a button, but the screen says, "Hey, your browser lost connection to your camera." I mean, it took the blame. You know, the browser said, "My bad," or maybe it was trying to blame it on the. Maybe it was trying to blame it on the camera, which is OBS. Really, is the camera. So. Okay, cool. So. I think that's it for the community corner. So let's head on back over here. Let's finish up the slides, which is the link to YouTube, the YouTube address. Most of you guys are watching on YouTube, but if you're somehow somewhere else, there's how you get there. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, behind the scenes content. It's very infrequent. Yeah, I don't post much, but hey, I'm there. And roll credits. So thank you to everybody who helps support as a channel member, and also to the moderators who help out here in the live stream chat and in Discord. And again, if you're in the position to help the channel, again, I also have an Etsy store where you can buy a record hammer, or a merch store where you can get a nice hat or a shirt or a mug, and there's also other things there that you might be interested in at some point. So there you go. That's it for the news. Let's crack some crystals, shall we? Let's see. Where's the button? There we go. Crystal cracking. As you can see, 753 crystals available, but there is at least one more coming because I have enough for a 5-star combat chip, and I will be choosing this one for it because there is the chance for the Victory Leo. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't think it's going to happen, but when I look at the other ones that are left, Big Daddy, Bash Breaker, Sawtooth, Trip Up, Windstrike, they're not bad. I could definitely make some use out of any of them. I would definitely prefer Victory Leo because, especially since getting 5 stars Star Saber not too long ago, it'd be very nice to have a 5-star Victory Leo to go with them. We'll see if that's in the cards today. But we'll claim that later because I don't want to accidentally crack it too early. And so sit back, relax, grab yourself a snack. We're going to be here for a little bit. Let's get some free crystals out of the way. I guess I forgot to crack these before we got into the stream. These are crystals that have accumulated over the course of 3 events, plus the monthly gift. And normally you get 30,000 shards. We got 60,000 this month, probably because it's in December and it's kind of like the Christmas thing. So we got a lot of shards that way. And I think there's even some dispatch mission chests in here that I didn't crack, but there's so many chests that showed up on here. You can see there's one there with 40, and you know there's a couple, and yeah, I don't know which one of these are the dispatch chests and which ones are other chests, so I just I'm not going to crack any of them. So yeah, I'm going to turn on the times 10. I'm pretty sure these 40 chests here are Kremzeeks. Yes, these are the Kremzeeks that came with the monthly gift. And I missed the skip sequence button, so there we go. Oh, and this was actually the wrong button. This was like gold power cores. I'm gonna go ahead and skip on this one too. This was actually gold power cores. But that works too. Okay, so what do we get? Tactician rejuvenates nice. Volatile mixture's nice. The rest of them are food. Let's do these Kremzeeks again. Let's make sure I hit the right thing this time. More Kremzeeks. More Kremzeeks. Yay! And oh, I don't know. What are these? What are these here? Oh, I forgot. I did grab some Decepticon premium crystals just because. What the heck? See if we get anything good here. Probably not. Oh, look, we're getting a new Decepticon. It is a 3-star full tilt. Cool. Haven't had a new Decepticon in a while. So, as you can see, I've got like out of 180 of them, 170 are Autobot crystals. So, oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and get these 3-star crystals out of the way. These are all going to be duplicates. And, oh, what else do we have that we can crack? Let's do these other chests. Oh, I'm not going to be keeping swiping that every time. Let's just do what's on the screen here. I wish it would just stay on whatever crystal you were doing so you don't have to swipe over every time. So let's just do what's on the screen. These are like total spark crystals, I think, from an event or two ago. Like I said, I played the events, but I mean, normally I would crack these spark crystals, but like I said, it's been busy, so I just didn't even sit down and take the time to crack the crystals. Okay, I'm pretty sure these two here are skins. I think these are the last 2 Cyber Pass skins. Yep, there's your G2 Rook and G2 Vortex. Yeah, we got some power cord chips. Let's crack these. These are probably XP or... Yep, so there's an XP. Metal. Let's see, what do you guys say? MF is saying, I had 125 crystals and didn't get a combiner. And I like the way that you spelled crystals. Those are like the little hamburgers, like White Castle. I think it's only, I think those restaurants are only in the South. It's been a while since I've had crystals, but man, if you had 125 of them, that'd be a lot. You would definitely be sick to your stomach if you had 125 crystals. I may have had a dozen in one sitting before. 125 might be a little much. I know what you meant. You meant these kind of crystals, but the way you spelled it kind of triggered. It's like, man, I could really go for some crystals, little sandwiches right now. Let's see, what do we got here? What are these 15 here? I think these might be like some shards. Yeah, these are like new school crystals or something. Yeah, new school crystals. This is also from that monthly gift or whatever. Do these last 10 buttons on their, together. Decent amount of 5-star shards, mostly 3-star shards and all that. That's fine. Oh, let's see. What are these here? Cyber Friday crystals. So these are spark, shards, shanix, or coins. Alright, so let's go do those. Combat shards, which you don't really need. Let's do 10 at a time now. Got some coins, got some shanix, got some spark, got some shards, got a little bit of everything. So that was 600 coins I got out of that, and 1,500 shanix. I really don't need the shanix. I've got like 80,000 shanix. I had to just go get that 5-star Beast Wars Megatron just to spend the shanix. Oh, let's see. What else do we got? Okay, we got this kind of a chest here. Oh, squad cooldowns. Okay. This is probably more cooldowns. Yeah. And these 7 here are probably dispatch mission. Yeah, that's the one I cracked that sent me all the way over this side, and we finally caught back up to it on the very edge. Mercenary Terror is asking, am I the only one who has a local food chain called Cookout? Please tell me y'all know what Cookout is. I have to tell you, I do not know what Cookout is. So we've got 8 of these G1 Silver Bolt. Guess only in your region of the U.S. Yeah, there's definitely some restaurants that have like they're regional. There might be a lot of them like in your area, but just not all over. Because like I hear about like In-N-Out Burger, I think is over like on the West Coast, but they're not here in Florida. Whataburger is big in Texas. They're definitely not here in Florida. So there's definitely. There's definitely chains that might be in certain areas of the country, but it's just not the entire country or global, like something like McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, you know? I haven't even really been paying attention to what these are. I did see a couple of wind blades, RC. We got the silver bolt there first. And this is a swoop, which I don't really need. Wreck-Gar. That's nice. I still only have a 3-star Wreck-Gar, though. No White Castle in the area, Daniel Evans area. I don't... you know, I think there might be a White Castle or two in my area, but they're not all over. You know, it's mostly crystal down here. And honestly, I like the crystals because I think the difference... You know, maybe White Castle is different or whatever, but crystals is kind of the same thing, but they have mustard on it too, and I like it with mustard. Anyway, enough about that. And so here is a force field disruptor, G metal core, and these are probably the small dispatch mission chests, and looks like we hung there. Okay, I think we're caught up. Maybe? Have a good one, Mercenary Terror. Thanks for being here. Good seeing you. Have all the stuff you want from Shannock Sword. Even got Armanda Megatron. I almost thought you wrote Amanda Megatron, which would have been funny too. I know what you meant. It happens. You know, we should have been calling him that all this time. You know, Armada Megatron, we were starting calling him like Avocado Megatron. We should have been calling him Amanda Megatron this whole time. Or even just Amanda. Because it's kind of, because, you know, Armada, you can easily misspell that as Amanda. Alright, we got those out of the way. Oh, look, we've got more power cores. Ray boosters. Good core. Don't think I need it. There's another G1. Or a bot core, anyway. G metal. That's what I meant. Reflective coating. Eh. And this, I believe, is a War for Cybertron skin? No? 2003 Star Shores? Well, I'm not sure what that was. Okay, what is this single crystal by itself? I'm not entirely sure what this is. Guaranteed 3-star no cone. Okay, so that nose cone event, that's about as far as I got, was a 3-star nose cone. This is going to be a duplicate. So there we go. I mean, it would have been cool to go get a 5-star nose cone and all that, but there was no way. I've never scored that much that they wanted. Plus, it was also, like I said, this was a busy time of the year. There's no way I was going to be putting in that kind of effort. All right, so we've got a lot of these crystals. Let's go ahead and go through these chips. We got a 29, we got an 80, and we got some 84s. These 84s, these are the ones that were from that bundle I got. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these are. Kunai crystals or chips. Victory Leo chips. I'm pretty sure that's what I went for. Sentius Magnus Sword of Balance. That was another good one that I wanted to try for. And Buzz Strike, which I think I'm good on Buzz Strike. Buzz Strike's a pretty good bot, but I don't think I needed it. So let's go ahead and crack these down to get them to an even 10. So we'll crack the 4 off of each of them. There's a 2-star Victory Leo. Need to tack on a couple more stars. Sword of Balance. You know, I think I do actually have the 3-star Victory Leo, so I just really need the 4-star. Cuddy Fox is saying it's also a nose cone who wants a 5-star nose cone if 4-star is good enough. Yeah, they did update him, and his ability is better than it used to be. It's still not great, but I don't think they improved him enough really to get him much higher off of the bottom as they would have hoped. But you know, just like any warrior, he's still going to take some damage and, you know, cause some damage too on one of your squads. But if you need a bot with a good ability, Nose Cone's probably not your bot. Steeljaw there. Another Sword of Balance. Oh, I guess I already did have a 3-star Sword of Balance. Pretty sure I need the 4-star though. One more of each. And then we'll jump over to those other crystals, which I believe, with the 29, I believe those are the Cosmic Rust Blaster chips. Road Burner. More Sort of Balance fun. Imagine if we still had to do this, do it one by one. This would take hours. Hey, we right out of the gate we got the 2-star. Oh, look at this, and we've got the 3-star Cosmic Rust Blaster. And we've got a duplicate Cosmic Rust Blaster. Lots of duplicates. Johnny Fox says opened 70 or so crystal and only got a 2 and a 3-star. Yeah, that happens. And you know what? I guarantee you there were people out there who only cracked 1 crystal and got the 4-star. I guarantee it. Alright, so now we're on even times 3. We're at multiples of 10 on everything. I think I'm going to go through the standard combat chips first. As expected. If you have it, you should get your Dupe City emojis going, because that's where we're at right now. We are deep in Dupe City. Super VH got the 2, 3, and 4-star. Oktar got the 4-star. Still trying to figure out what bot to put it on. There we go. As expected, we got all duplicates. See, Alien Frog's asking, you guys ever accidentally click on a set of 10 crystals and so you have to crack them individually? Yeah, where you've got like a multiple of 10 like we got here, but you forget to hit the 10, so then you accidentally crack 1 and now it says 9? Yes, I've done that. It's so annoying. First world problems for sure. Let's go ahead and go through these kunai chips. Pretty sure I have the 2 and the 3-star. I even have the 5-star. I'm not sure about the 4-star kunai. Oh, look at this. We're 3, 4-star kunai. So I did not have the 4-star, but now I do. So there we go. So we got some value out of this bundle other than just shards. Not exactly the bot I was hoping for from the bundle, but we haven't got to those yet. But at least it was something. And last set of kunai chips. I think I hit that a little too soon. And there we go. Kunai done. And I'm going to go over here to, what were these? Bash Breaker? Buzz Strike. We're going to go over here to the Buzz Strikes. So definitely have the 2s and the 3s. Well, I gotta tell you that these character-specific chips are really giving you the character for good. I mean, out of 10 chips there, only 2 of them were not a Buzz Strike. Odds weren't quite as good on this set, but, you know, still pretty good. Early. I don't see any 4-stars coming through. Even ones I already have as duplicates. Not seeing any of them coming through. Oh, here we go. Boom! 4-star Buzz Strike on the last crystal. Nice. Otar says, tonight I think more crystal cracking done all year total. No, I don't know if it's been all year. We did a big one a while ago, too. Super VH, thank you for being here, my friend. We'll catch you next time and then Discord and all that stuff. Alright, so which one do I want to do? Sort of balance, yeah. And we'll do Victory Leo next. So I think we're looking for the 4-star of the Sort of Balance here as well. There's a few other combats out there that I don't have a 4-star of as well, other than just these few. Uh-oh, here we go. 4-star. Sort of Balance. Boom! 3 for 3. Looking good. Looking good out of this bundle here. I want to keep going through there because there are still some other combat bots that I do not have a 4-star of that could still come out of these chips because they do drop any bot that's available in the chips. Not just the named one. So I'm going to go ahead and still open them. Oktar says the sword is awesome on the 5-star. I don't have the 5-star Sentius Magnus yet, but I do have a really nice 4-star who is going to be loving that sword. And last batch of sword crystals, chips. And that's all we get. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We got the 4-star of it. Okay, now these are the Victory Leo chips. Can we make it 4 for 4? It's looking good. Are we happy? Yes! has tremendous value out of this bundle. I didn't have a 4-star of any of the 4, and I've got them all. That's amazing. I don't, and even a duplicate 4-star Victory Leo too. I don't know if I've ever done that where I've had, been looking for the 4-star of multiple bots in a bundle and got it on all of them. I don't know if I've ever done that. So that's absolutely amazing. So I couldn't be happier right now with the way this bundle turned out. And this was back from, I think, Black Friday, so I guess it worked out letting it marinate for a couple of weeks. And, oh, looks like we got another duplicate 4-star. I could... What's it? Got any other 4-star of any other bots in there? Bundle? Make the results be 5 of 4? I think that's wishful thinking. But, you know. Now, what would make this a really great... another duplicate. That's amazing. What would make this a really great crystal cracking is if out of that, all those Autobot premium crystals, if I could maybe find a 4-star Roadbuster. Oh, and you know, I still have some Cosmic Rust Blaster chips left, so we still got 20 of those. Still could be finding a 4-star of this. It's that kind of night. Come on. Nope, not this time. Alright, we got 10 more. Come on, light it up. Go ahead. Do it. Light it up. Oh, not meant to be. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Alright, so we got 170 of these. Are we going to be firmly in Dupe City, or are we actually going to somehow miraculously get a 4-star Roadbuster, perhaps? I think there's some other 4-stars out there that I don't have yet, but Roadbuster's the one that I need for Ruination, so that's why I'm saying it. I mean, Ruination at 3-star is fantastic already. So, no complaints there. But still, it's nagging me that he's only a 3-star. Hey, it's the Pachyderm. Alien Frog says, you know what would be better than Roadbuster? What would be better than Road Wreck? Ha! Nice. 4-star Optimus Prime. And another G1 Optimus Prime Gold Core. I've got so many of those. And some people out there is like, what? I don't even have one. It's like, yeah, I've got like 6 or 5. Or I've got more than a couple. Well, we did get a 4-star, so the Space Bridge answered the prayer. I don't think we were specific enough to say we want a new 4-star. You know, Space Bridge is in their loopholes. Brawn. I don't know if I've seen Brawn come through the Space Bridge before. Then again, it has been like, you know, like I said, it's been almost a month since I've cracked crystals. Monkey Prime! Space Bridge is getting tired. It's taking longer and longer for it to bring him out. Space Bridge is like, oh, what are you doing to me? Come on. Oh. Hey, there's the Roadbuster. I'm pretty sure we specified 4-star though. That one's not spicy enough. Come on, Space Bridge. Do it. You can do it! We're almost done. Oh no! I'm going to miss out on these power cores. Yeah, this is the last chance. Oh, didn't hit the button. There we go. And that was it. Dupe City all around. What other kind of crystals can we crack? Oh, we can get 10 more of those. And you know what? I'm going to... Oh, my... Oh, that's right. We still got to crack the combat chip. And wow, that was a lot of 5-star combat chips. I was just barely over 5,000. I'm almost at 9,000. Holy cow. But anyway, 3-star and 4-star crystals shards, I'm saving up. Because somebody mentioned like the new Titans, the Ark and Nemesis are going to be coming soon. I think, you know, there's going to be an event for them. I can't. It's not going to be. It's the event for them is not too far away. I'm not sure if it's going to be during December or if it would be like early January. But the event where you can earn the Titan is coming soon. It'll be a couple months after that you'll be able to purchase them with the 3 or 4-star shards like the other Titans. And our alliance never gets to the level to earn it outright. So I'm going to just go ahead and be saving my shards now. And so let's go back and finish off and crack. First, let's go ahead and crack these 10 premium, see if we got Roadbuster hiding in there. I doubt it. No, okay. Now let's go ahead and crack this final 5-star combat chip. Are we going to get the 5-star victory Leo? Which would be fantastic. Or something else. It is Sawtooth. Alright, cool. I forget what he does. He's the one who kind of does like a little splash or something, doesn't he? Oh, let's see. What is it? Oh, this must be full tilt. They say let the punishment fit the crime, and well, justice is served. This doesn't make sense. I will heal Tarantulas, but I'm not so sure time will be as kind to you. Not when our Megatron, learns you never intended to give him the Cosmic Rust Blaster. That's what it's called. It is your word against mine, Black Arachnia, and your conduct in terms of loyalty has, of late, been far from exemplary. Ha! I've half a mind to give you a taste of your own creation, Tarantulas, and watch as your carapace bubbles down into a puddle of oxidized metal. If only you still had the freedom, not to mention the hands, to make good on that threat. Will you two give it a rest? Your fates, plural, will be decided by Megatron, my Megatron. If it was down to me, you'd already have used your outlier ability to cremate our sparks, yes, we know. Mostly, Tarn, because you seem never to tire of telling everyone endlessly, and yet here we both still are. I'll admit, I'm puzzled as to why Megatron didn't just rid himself of you two once and for all. You both eat, sleep, and breathe treachery. It's not our fault, we're not bad, we're just forged that way, ha 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 ha. Where, pray, is the Cosmic Rust Blaster now? I'm curious. You know what they say, curiosity squished the spider. It's safe, or as safe as that abomination of a weapon can be. Presumably in some kind of non-metallic holding facility. Shouldn't be too hard to track down, as and when I'm at liberty to do so. Unless I get to it first. And turning off the audio feed, right? No. Interesting. So, yeah. Well, let's go check out these wonderful new combat bots. So, still haven't put my 5-star kunai on anybody. Because I don't have a 5-star wheeljack, and you know the other medics that I have, I like the bots they have. I would rather have Rung on Ratchet, and I've got 2 5-star medics, Ratchet and Minerva, and I have 5-star Rung on Minerva and 4-star Rung on Ratchet, and I'd rather have them than kunai. So he's just going to sit there, waiting for 5-star wheeljack to show up at some point. And since I'm not cracking his 5-star crystal, it's not likely to happen. Alright, Sawtooth, yes, it's the Water Gush, dealing 80% of the equipped bot's DPS value as damage to enemies around your target and increases the bot damage. So who do I have Sawtooth on? I've got the 4-star on Laser Optimus. And I've got, let's see... Hey, even 4-star kunai is not on anybody. Yeah, I have a 4-star wheeljack. I suppose I could put the 4-star or the 5-star on him instead of just the 3-star. So yeah, so there's our 4-star Victory Leo. We'll go ahead and throw him on our 5-star Star Saber for now. Prime and Duncan saying prefer Rung on wheeljack even. Yeah. Okay, so I also have a Sawtooth on Monkey Prime. And where did I put the 2-star? I gave the 2-star to Hotspot. So, goes on Warrior of some type. Alrighty. Whew. That was quite the crystal cracking. Oh, if only I'd actually put water in this. I could really use a drink. Give Bus Strike to a rush melee like Ironhide or Pipes. Who do I have Buzz Strike on? Let's go back over there. Let's see who do I have Buzz Strike on. Yeah, because I know I've got other Buzz Strikes. I have him on Optimal Optimus and Streetwise. Honestly, I just didn't even know who to put him on. And so some of it has to do with I don't want to spend the energon to take off a bot of combat and put another one on usually. So, Buzz Strike offers leech hack immunity paired with Megatronus. You got yourself a solo bot. Oh, nice. Well, in the terms of like you said, you mentioned Pipes. I actually already have Leech Maximo Core, Prime Core on Pipes, so he wouldn't need it. So. Buzz Strike also does double the bot's DPS in a line. He gets his assigned bot held back like Wind Strike. Oh, well. So this is the part of the show where we usually go and talk about the toys a little bit. I do have a couple I suppose we can. I suppose we could talk a little bit about some pickups I've gotten over the past couple of weeks. Surprisingly, this time next week, I will have at least 2, likely 3 of the Legacy United figures. I pre-ordered them from Amazon, and the Animated Optimus Prime and Magnus have already shipped and will be arriving on Monday. I also saw that Thundertron is supposed to arrive Monday. I just haven't got the shipping notice unless it happened sometime during the show. So Animated Optimus and Magnus will definitely be here, possibly Thundertron for next week. So that's kind of surprising because they were all supposed to be showing up like January or February sometime. So I've even seen where some people are having Tigerhawk show up. Oh, and Deathsaurus has not shipped out yet. Some people have already got their Deathsaurus. Others haven't have the shipping notice. Mine still just says processing. So Deathsaurus should be showing up sometime soon. Whether he shows up in time for next week, it's, remains to be seen. Might not be next week. Might be the week after. Let's see. When is the week after? It's 7, 14th, the 21st. I should be able to do a stream on the 21st. I should be able to do a stream on the 21st. So as long as the week after that is the 28th, maybe. The week between Christmas and New Year's, that last week of December, is usually a vacation type of week, so I may not be streaming then. So if Deathsaurus doesn't show up in time for the stream on the 21st, we'll be seeing him in the new year, or at least on stream we will. Red Alert says yours hasn't shipped yet either. No. Robert said you're afraid he's got lost in the mail. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so what I've got, let's get this mug out of the way. We'll go over here. We'll start here. I picked up, this is the Stranger Things crossover bot, Code Red. Yeah, I wasn't really going to get this guy because he was like $45, and he looked cool. I mean, he's a pizza delivery van, and at the time when I first saw him, I was like, hey, it looks like he might be like the Studio Series Ironhide or something like that. Turns out he's absolutely nothing like them. But what happened was I was doing a little bit of cleaning up, and I found a Target gift card buried under a pile of papers. I looked it up, and I had $10 on that gift card. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's go see what I can buy at Target. And I go over to Target, I look on Target.com, and I see that there's like 25% off toys and like another $5 off toys. And I saw him sitting there, and it all applied. So I got $5 off, 25% off, and I used the $10 gift card. So I got this dude for $20 out of my pocket. How do you say no to that, right? So here we are. We've got Code Red. And he's pretty cool. I mean, he's got this nice little Energon axe. He's got some kind of a mace thing. I'm not even caught up on Stranger Things. I know I watched the first 2 seasons. I can't remember if I watched the third. And if I'm right, I think they've had 4 seasons. I'm at least 1 season behind. Like the whole Metallica thing with Stranger Things, I have no idea what it is because I haven't watched that season. But anyway, I just haven't got around to it. I liked the show. But so the sign on the van turns into a gun. You can mount it on his shoulder or whatever. But to show that he's absolutely not Studio Series Ironhide, this is this is for the buzzworthy one with the broken chest, but it's Studio Series Ironhide. See, they're not. I mean, he's way bigger, and the transformation is completely different. I mean, you can see it's. As soon as you go to transform him, I mean, there are cues, like the way the legs fold up is kind of similar, but it's not even close. So yeah, it's just absolutely it's a completely new mold. And I think that tends to be a trend for these crossovers. For some of them, for a lot of them. Well, I guess what like the I guess the other horror movie ones, like the Frankenstein and the Dracula crossover, were just like the Frankenstein was just Impactor with a new head, and the Dracula was just like Mind Wipe. But Stranger Things, Code Red here, he's pretty pretty unique mold. Both Jurassic Parks, well, yeah, the dinosaur Tyrannicon is basically just Beast Wars Megs, but the Dilophosaur in the second Jurassic Park set, that was new. Both vehicles, both JP 93 and JP the Jeep and the Explorer, they're both new molds. So I'm looking at some of these other crossovers. So it's not all across the board, because like the Gigawatt is a heavily retooled Siege Sideswipe. Ectotron is a even more heavily retooled Combiner Wars Hotspot. So so they're not all new, but anyway. So I see Robert C4. Is it? Does it feel closer to the Earthrise? No, it's absolutely nothing like it. So let's see if we can go ahead and transform him. So you got all of this, and it comes with a blast effect. This is actually a pizza box accessory, and you can just push this in, and the gun flips around, and there's your sign. Oh, before we even do that, I gotta hang on. The box is fantastic, by the way. So okay, so it comes in this box, and you take off the outer place, and it looks like a pizza box. I'm gonna go over here because it's better to look at it this way. So look, it's like a pizza box. It's even got the tells you it's a pineapple plus jalapeno. The customer is Code Red, and so yeah, it looks good, right? Let's open it up, and you got some grease stains here. You got the pizza there, and he's there, and he is wrapped in this paper, and I don't know what the paper is about. But let's see, if you take the pizza out, at the underneath, there's more grease stains and a crust of a pizza. They went all out on this box, guys. This is crazy. But he was wrapped in this, and like I said, I have not seen the show. But I'm sure this is a napkin, so I'm guessing they must have done some kind of drawing of a map on some kind of a napkin for the show. There's 11 right there, something about Lenora Hills, Salt Lake City, Hawkins. So this, you know how they wrapped him in paper? Now he was wrapped in this. So this is like the craziest packaging ever. And so even though I've been having a trend of getting rid of some of the packaging, I definitely have allowed myself the rule of keeping particularly unique packaging. This is one that qualifies, like the Jurassic Park packaging definitely qualifies, particularly the first set where they're in that scene. I even put them back in there for display. And yeah, so I'm keeping all the crossover packaging because the packaging is almost as good as the figure. So here we go. Let's go back over to him. Now it's been a while since I actually transformed him. So let's go. The fists are pretty simple. I mean, the purists are going to argue, oh yeah, he's hollow in here. He's definitely got hollow bits all around. But come on, it's a pretty decent figure. So I mean, so you got to untap him in the back, and then the whatchamacallit, the chest opens up a little bit. And I forget how all this works. So this somehow has to fold down here. I think you just... Do you just push past it? Yeah. Just a little tight, but you just push past it. You just fold, you know, fold it in there. And then the arms kind of come down. Let me move this up. So then the arms just kind of fold in here, and they tab in. So there's a little slot here where the tab on the arm tabs in, and the sides fold down. So I mean, if you're familiar with any of the Ironhides or Ratchets, you can see this is completely different than any of those. And the legs, I think you rotate them around, maybe. And you open these up. So this is what makes it feel like the Studio Series Ironhide and Ratchet, because that is a similar move. But you go, and before you get them all together, you actually rotate the feet in. They just kind of fold in and around and fill in those gaps. And then you get it all together and fold these leg pieces back up in here, and the side pieces come, basically the entire side of the van folds around and tabs in, and there is your Volkswagen Cherry Vanette. I mean, this is actually what the real vehicle that Ironhide and Ratchet were originally based on. And you can take your pizza delivery sign, put it on the top there, and you can even tab in the weapons on the side of the vehicle. See, there's like there's like a tab in the hinge here, and then or a slot in the hinge and a tab on the weapons there. And you can like give him a rocket thrust by putting the blast effect on there. And the pizza even has a slot in here, so you can tab it on the other side of one of these weapons. So there you go. So you got plenty of weapon storage. You got your rocket powered Surfer Boy pizza delivery van. So yeah, very cool. I like I said, I probably wouldn't have got him at the original price, but since I managed to get him basically at like half price because of the discounts and the gift card that I happen to have, yeah, went in on it, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy I decided to go in on it. It's a really cool figure. So. Oh. The other things I got New Age Wheeljack. Oops. He got his name. The third party name is Hammond, which I thought was pretty cool. All right. Red Alert, thanks for your support and being a member for 21 months. It says. So, I like Red Alert. I'm not Red Alert. Wheeljack. I like that they called him Hammond because clearly a Jurassic Park reference. You know, John Hammond. He was the billionaire who basically funded the creation of the dinosaurs. And what did Wheeljack do? He created the Dinobots. So there's a couple of other New Age Dinobots. We got Grimlock and Sludge, aka Ymir and Rhedosaurus. And actually, I have their version of Swoop is on the way to me. I haven't seen Snarl or Slag released yet, but I'll be getting them as well. So there he is. And, oh, yeah, Daniel Evans saying, oh, look, it's Kunai. Actually, you know, if I were to bring out Earthrise Wheeljack and stand him right next to him, he would be about Kunai scale. So let's see if I can transform him. I've transformed him back and forth once. As if you've ever transformed New Age before, you know they can be a little challenging. Let's see. I know this part comes out, and there's a bit on the side here which needs to come undone. There we go. There we go. And let's see, what's the best way to go here? Let's rotate that out. We'll work on the arms here. I know that comes out. There we go. And we rotate this around and straighten it out, and then that closes. Remember, we had to rotate the fist, I think. Or maybe not. Alright, so let's try that again. On this other one. Oh yeah, that piece folds in. I think I had this rotated around. So we need to open up this gray part over here. We spin the kind of forearm around. And then that part folds back in onto it and also extends. And just got to make sure that the fist is properly positioned. Could always do that later once other business is taken care of. All right, so. Let's see, where do we go from here with the legs? I think the legs we... just kind of need to get them folded forward. Yeah, fold it down and forward. There we go, like that. Now we split them apart. And let's see. Fold this, do them work them one at a time. That goes in. Straighten that out. Go. That part comes apart and hinges. And let's see, this opens up and there's some kind of a spin. Ah, the spin is there. Oh, that ball joint comes off a lot. Alright, I'll work that out in a minute. These legs are tricky. Okay, so bring those down. This comes here, rotates around. Okay, so this actually goes in. We need to rotate the hips, get it oriented properly. So this is actually the front. So we need to actually rotate the foot around this way. And this comes down. And the front comes apart. And folds back. And that, once we lock it in, that is a leg done. There's that one ball joint. The one side always wants to come off. It's like the ball joint is just a little bit too small. Or, you know, the ball is a little too small or the joint is a little too big. Because the other one doesn't have that problem. Alright, so there's the legs done. The arms now just kind of fold down, well, get it lined up properly. Not really the arms, it's like his whole side. This part rotates. These pieces fold in. And that all comes back. Oh, forgot to fold the spoilers. Got his wings, straighten out his head, turn him around, fix his arms. And there is Wheeljack. Hammond. Along with his creations. AKA, Wheeljack, the father of the Dinobots, the grandfather of the Technobots. He does come with a little cannon that you can tab into his shoulder there. He comes with a little pistol that he can hold in his hand. And he comes with his, it's not a toolbox, I forget what it is. It's one of his little devices. And I think he also comes with like that immobilizer, but it's in the box. And then he also comes with the second piece for the New Age Build-A-Figure of Autobot X. So Hound had the first piece, it was a leg, and he came with one of the arms. So there you go. So there is the New Age Hammond, aka Wheeljack, with two of his creations. So yeah, pretty cool. Robert says the only New Age figures are Hook and Long Haul. If they weren't so pricey, you would for sure get more. Yeah, I agree. They're definitely pricey. And the tip that I found, and he is the second figure, actually in the same order, like the same order, from a Show Z. I don't know if you've heard of that. Go to showzstore.com. I got turned on to that by Deluxe Baldwin and Kato and the guys I hang out with. The shipping takes a long time. It's like from the time that it ships out, it's like 2 weeks, but the shipping is, so far it's been free shipping, and the prices are way lower than anywhere else. So check out ShowZStore.com. That's where I got this Wheeljack. I probably wouldn't have got him if I didn't see him on ShowZ for the price. I also got, in that same order, I also got Sandstorm. This is not New Age. This is Mechanic Studios, Dr. Wu. I don't know whatever name they go by. But this is a really cool figure. I mean, this is basically the same company that did the Astro Train and the Octane and Blitzwing that I got at TFCon a couple years ago. But I think they've done a Springer, but I missed out on it. But this is the Sandstorm, and I am very happy that I managed to pick this one up, because I do have the G1 Sandstorm, and I mean, look how faithful they are to the G1 with this figure. It's very cool. I mean, it's like the G1, but smaller and a little bit better. So I think the first thing we will do is take him to vehicle mode, or we'll take him to Dune Buggy mode. Yeah, it's a little creaky. So there's my G1 Sandstorm, vehicle mode. This guy is not quite as faithful to the vehicle mode. There is some parts forming. You do have to remove the chopper blades. They do store on the figure, although they don't really store very well. And his hand is out because there's not really a storage for the gun. So I just kind of flipped his hand out, because the hand, normally is supposed to store in there. But I flipped the hand out so there was a place to put the gun. All right, so let's see what else we do. So he comes up and so that flips up. This comes up here. And we've got these pieces fold down and in. The wheels fold down this way, the feet fold down. The arms just forget exactly what they do, but the wheels flip down just like the G1. And you got to get up in here to pull the head out. It doesn't just slide out like in the G1. You got to get up in here. It kind of folds in, and then fold it back down. There is a little bit of a slide to it. Doesn't look as much like an engine, but it's okay. We'll let it pass. And then I forget where this end, where these side pieces end up. Yeah, I forget where the arms end up for their vehicle mode. So it's pretty close. It's pretty close, as you can see. These don't actually fold down like or do they? I don't think so. No, they don't fold down. So I don't remember what was done with them. So anyway, so there you go. So there's a halfway decent vehicle mode. This is the weakest. This is the weakest of the modes. Even if it was done properly. Slide forward, no, it's just kind of like on a hinge. You know, kind of a double hinge. So you're supposed to do something with them, but I don't remember exactly what. I thought I think maybe down like this. I think is what you do. Yeah, I think down like that. Maybe fold it up. So yeah, I think that's more what it's supposed to do. Fold it down like that. So any way you slice it, like you said, it's pretty close, but the weakest of the three, anyway. So, and of course, just like with everything else, he has a robot mode. So in this case, you spin around the head. Most of this is in position already. Oh, that's right. I forgot to fold those in. That's probably why it's not sitting well. The arms. Fold out the hands like that. Slide it down. And come up like that. Not sure what you're supposed to do there. It wasn't real clear in the instructions, and it's not exactly the same as it is in the G1, because the G1 is not nearly as articulated. You basically just, you know, if it was like the G1, I would say it would probably sit like this. And then the legs, I want to say, I don't think you pull them. I think you gotta get them apart, and I think we open up. At some point there's like it opens up, like there's a panel that opens up so that it can like accordion down. I just forget where it's at. There it is. It opens up like that, and then you can slide it down. You can accordion it down and close it back up. There is the foot. You just kind of flip it forward, and when you're going into robot mode, he does have a heel that'll flip out. And there we go. So you open it up from the inside, accordion it down, close it back up. And so there you go. There's your bot mode of Sandstorm. Even though he's got the heels that flip out, they don't really hold very much because they're kind of loose. So, and for the G1, you just kind of pull his feet down. Pull out the feet and flip them up. Rotate the head around. And there's the arms. As you can see, the arms are a lot easier on this one. There's not a whole lot you could do. And there you go. And for whatever reason, the one leg doesn't lock in, so he's always kind of leaning off to the side like he's hasn't had his V8 juice. Oh yeah, and these things, they peg in like on the back here, and then you can peg one and into the other. So you just take 2 on one side and 2 on the other side, but they don't stay in super secure, so at some point, you know, it doesn't take much to knock one or more of them out of the back there. So there you go. There's your Mechanic Studio, Dr. Wu, whatever you want to call it, Sandstorm, and G1 Sandstorm. You know, he doesn't even look that tilted on the video, but believe me, he's like, I think that's just because the camera's tilted. We just straighten the camera, so yeah, so he's definitely, you know, that's a little bit better. So there we go. So those are my new pickups from the past couple of weeks. You know, Code Red, Wheeljack. Oh, and we're glitched there again. We got Wheeljack, we got Sandstorm, Hammond and Sand Leopard was his third-party name, and we've got Code Red here, and that's all I picked up. I did do some toy haxing though. We'll do that real quick before we get out of here. First thing I did is I got this Miner Megatron and Ratbat set. I had, you know, Firetalks was kind enough to trade that to me for far less value than it probably was worth. But, you know, and then I picked up the toy hacks from Patriot Prime. So this is kind of a TFCon purchase, but there's a number of different options for this Miner Megatron, but yeah, I went with this. It's very much a Gladiator type of a look, and he's got a bunch of nice red details all picked out. And it started off like the red on his head there was already there. They do give you a couple stickers to give him the red paint on his eyes. You have a number of different options for the sticker for his chest. I went with the standard Decepticon symbol. This is a 3D printed add-on from Firetalks. This drill bit comes with the set, and the Toy Hacks gives you nice shiny drill tip stickers. And got some nice stickers here on the pickaxe. And yeah, overall it's a really cool looking set for this Megatron, and he for whatever reason doesn't like to stand very well. But Ratbat is where it's really amazing. There's so many shiny gold stickers, and it probably not going to come across well in the camera. But all on the inside here, there's details picked out, like on his chest here, even on all his leg. He's got all the gold trim there. A lot of nice gold detailing on that would show up in vehicle mode. So, you know, with this color of purple and the shiny gold stickers that they added to it, it just pops so well. So I would say if you happen to have this figure set, get the Toy Hacks, because it looks amazing on both of them. And the other one I just finished tonight. I did the Holiday Optimus Prime. Because I've been working on the for the last couple of weeks. I've started working like a Lego Winter Village. So I see Red Alert's asking, did I get this year's Lego Advent Calendar? I got the Star Wars one, yes. But I've been slowly kind of putting together a Winter Village out of Lego. So I've got a table out for it, and it's a long way from complete, but I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even have my Holiday Prime out, so I got Holiday Prime out, so I like how they gave him like the new symbols with the Santa hat. This was actually on the front of the trailer, actually from Hasbro, and they just took that same logo and gave him stickers for the bot mode. He's got like frosted windshield. And if you open up his matrix compartment, it's like a package portal. So He does come with a sticker that you could be either white or silver on his faceplate or his mouth plate, and then it's supposed to be a mustache. But I thought that kind of looked dumb, so I didn't do it. His cannon gets a shiny gold label that says Coal Dispenser 3000, and on the other side it says I've got a present for you. Got some shiny stickers on his knees and some on his feet, and on the vehicle mode it's pretty much just like the frosted windows. There's not a whole lot more on the cab in vehicle mode. Where it really shines is in his trailer, because directly from the package it's just candy striped. They added this Happy Holidays with the holly and gold scroll work along the bottom on both sides. And this is all one big sticker here. And there's a couple of license plates you can choose from. It's very hard to see. I actually had to look at it through my camera. It says Holiday Prime, and then you've got these other the tail lights and all that. And just like if you've ever seen the Toy Hack sets for the other Optimus Primes outlet there, like the Earthrise or the Nemesis Prime set or whatever, you know the inside has got a lot of sticker work. And I have my holiday roller. This was designed by Firetox and printed by me. I did not flush well enough, so the white is kind of pinkish. But it takes long enough to do that I'm just going with it. And so here is the inside. Before the stickers, this is completely white, completely stark white. And so you've got nice labels for his little drone guy here. Got some green windshield stickers, red here, jingle bells on either side, and I almost want to say these are kind of supposedly like some of like reindeer antlers, maybe. You've got the green. I think these are like snowflakes. It's supposed to be like kind of like a diamond plate, but it's like snowflakes. It says ho ho ho, present crafting station. So you've got all the wrapping paper and bows and tape, and on the side there's all sorts of Easter eggs. It's like a toy assembly line or whatever. They've got a naughty list and a nice list, and I was particularly upset because they put Hot Rod on the naughty list. But what are you gonna do? Nakatomi Tower is over here, so anybody with fan of Die Hard, they got Nakatomi Tower over here. Apparently the message says Santa is missing. They got filing cabinets for bows, ribbon, and they got some similar stuff on the other side. Holiday jams, and I swear that says Princess Leia. I swear that's a picture of Princess Leia, and it says Life Day underneath it. You got a Pepsi machine, some more filing cabinets, a delivery route, and a wrapping conveyor or whatever. So really cool, really clever. Really, if you have the Holiday Prime, I highly suggest picking up this Toy Hack set. It's just great. There's Easter eggs all around, and I mean, if nothing else, just getting that nice Happy Holidays on the side of the trailer is just fantastic. So. Oh yeah, you saw my pick in the Facebook group, the Winter Village. So. I don't know. Maybe I'll on maybe next week or some other week when it's not so full. Because I mean, here we are. We're already at 2 hours, and we're just kind of wrapping up. I might bring over like that what you saw. Like I got that. There's a set that Lego put out. It's like a little diorama of Star Wars. It's like on the Millennium Falcon. You got Chewbacca, Finn, and Rey. I think BB-8 is there, celebrating Life Day. And I think a Porg too. But I've been getting the Star Wars Advent sets over the last couple of years, so I've also got plenty of the Christmas themed Star Wars characters as well. I have Poe in a Christmas sweater. I've got R2 and C-3PO in a Christmas sweater. I've got Darth Vader in a Christmas sweater. I've got Din Djarin and Grogu in their Christmas outfits. In this year's Advent set, Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine, is going to have a Christmas sweater on. There's an Ewok. He's white and he's got red and green details, so I'm going to have a little Christmas Ewok. And I actually just purchased from eBay the Christmas Wookiee. So it's a white Wookiee with the bandolier is red and green. So I just got myself a Christmas Chewbacca because I saw that just recently. I was like, oh my gosh, there's one and I missed it. Oh man, I figured that thing's probably gonna go for like $100, but he was only like $12 plus shipping. So I picked myself up a Christmas Chewbacca, and but I need more space because that little diorama of just like the Millennium Falcon seating area, it's already packed full. Oh yeah, also in the Advent sets, I have already a Snowman Gonk droid and a Santa Gonk droid, and this year it's going to be a Reindeer Gonk droid. So yeah, there's definitely no room for Palpatine or the Ewok or the Reindeer Gonk. So I'm gonna have to figure out some other overflow for my Star Wars Life Day celebration. So yeah. Yeah, so far in the Advent calendar, the first day was Omega from the Bad Batch, which was great. It's kind of funny because I did end up buying the Justifier set. It was I didn't pay full price for it. It was like 40% off or something, and it did eventually go lower. But by the time I saw it at a lower price, they were already gone. So I got it at the best price I could have got it at. So I did get the Justifier, even though I'm not a big fan of that particular ship and definitely don't need anything that big. I did, as far as I knew at the time, that was the only way to get an Omega minifigure. And well, now I have the one from the Advent set, but it's the only way to get Cad Bane. So I'm still happy that I got the Justifier because otherwise I wouldn't have a Cad Bane. Even though I have an Omega now, wouldn't have a Cad Bane. I haven't opened it yet, but yeah. I also picked up the new Ghost because I love Rebels. Ahsoka was great. I enjoyed Ahsoka a lot. But I think a lot of that is the fact that I loved Rebels, and this was really just like the next season of Rebels. And they did put out a Ghost Lego set a few years ago, but I wasn't really hard into getting Lego at the time. But I am now, so I got the Ghost. I also picked up the Ahsoka, the T6 ship, I think. Haven't built them yet. I'm not sure when I'll do it, but I definitely picked that up because I wanted to get that Sabine minifigure and also Hu Yang. So did you just assemble a turkey droid in the Advent calendar? If you're talking about, I don't know what day you're up to on the 7th. You know what? Yeah, when I did the set today, I was like, what the heck is this? But if you look on one side of the box, I think it's the front of the box. What was it? Yesterday was the Clone Trooper. And it shows him sitting in there. It's kind of like throwing a snowball. So it's supposed to be, I guess, like a bunker for him I think it's supposed to be a bunker for the Clone Trooper as he's tossing snowballs at forthcoming battle droid. So that's what it looks like to me. But yeah, I had the same thing. I'm like, what the heck is this? I could usually recognize a lot of these things as I'm building them, like the mini Justifier and the Mando's N1 Starfighter. I think we did that one already, so that was really cool. And I don't know what that one was. That it kind of looked like a tank. I thought it was when I was first putting it together. I was like, is this a Juggernaut from the Mandalorian? But then I was like, no, it's not. It's some sort of a tank, but I don't recognize that one. I definitely did not recognize that thing from today. And now that you mention it, when I think of it, you're right. It didn't occur to me that it looked like a turkey when I first saw it, but now that you mention it, yeah, I agree with you. So it's a turbo tank. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. I'll probably kick myself. In Rogue One? Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that one. It's not ringing a bell for me. But I mean, I definitely realized it was some kind of a tank at some point once I finally got it put together. You know, some of these things, you know, at that mini micro scale, it could be a little difficult to pick out. There was definitely a couple last year, the past couple of years that I was just like, you know, is the vehicle she was rescued from? Yeah, I don't even remember what that looks like. I just remember her in it. So I'll have to go check that out again. I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah. There's definitely some things I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Some of them are a little hard to pick out. So, yeah, but it's fun. I've been, you know, I'm even going so far as I'm getting little light kits for those Lego sets. It's challenging, you know, getting those installed, but man, once you do and you turn them on, oh, they usually look so great. Particularly these ones that are for like the Winter Village sets, but it's usually like Christmas lights, like, you know, all the colorful lights and everything like that. It always looks so good. Oh my goodness. Well, with that, I think it's time to be heading out. I do appreciate everybody being here and hanging out as we cracked 1 billion crystals. Had some pretty good luck with the combat bots, and then talked about toys and even jumped over to Lego a little bit. So I don't think there's a whole lot else to be talking about right now, other than to say I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.